Hello and welcome. In this video, we're going to look at how you can create a simple budget for yourself. We're going to use Peso World. Okay, so you can check the description of this video for the link to this particular budget planner. Okay, or you can go to pesoworld.com. Then you select budget planner. Now, over here on the budget planner, you can switch the currency here. If you're not in Ghana, there is NGN, South African Rand, USD, Euro, GBP, and other. So, whichever currency you are using, you can select it here. If your currency is also not listed, of course, you can select other. I'm just going to leave this on GHS. Now, the two most important parts are the income sources and then the expenses section. Okay, so first of all, we're going to go into the income sources section and we are going to add some income source here. So let's just say salary. Okay, and let's put in here 5,000. Of course, whatever your salary is, you can go ahead to put in. Okay, now let's click on add income source. Now that is added. If you have multiple income sources, you can go ahead to add that, but let's just leave this at 5,000. Now let's go into our expenses and then add some expenses here. Let's put in rent 1,005. Okay, now one cool thing is you can select the category. So you put here housing, then you add expense. Then now let's add transportation because you have to go to work. Okay, let's now put 1,000 cedis for that. Okay, now let's select transportation. Okay, now let's add food for the month. Let's say 1,200. Of course, if you spend more than 1,200 a month on food, you can input it here as well. But let's just click here and select food, add expense. Okay, so now we have rent, transportation, we also have food. Right, now let's scroll down. So out of the 5,000, our total monthly expenses is now around 3,700. That means we have 1,300 more to go. Okay, now let's add some utilities. So let's say water and electricity. In a month we spend 500 on this. Okay, let's put that under utilities. How much do we have left? 800. Okay, what else are we missing? There's rent, there's transportation, we have food, water, and electricity. Now let's add some bit of entertainment. 300 on this in a month. Okay, now we still have 500 CDs left. If there's anything I'm missing, you can comment down below. Maybe I'll do a follow-up video covering all of those expenses. Okay, in this list we've covered housing, transportation, food, utilities, we've covered entertainment, but we've not left anything for healthcare so far, and then also personal. So let's just say that we have other here. Let's just select other and then put the expense name as extra. Let's just say extra. Okay, and then here let's put 300 cedis so that if anything comes up, we will face it with that 300 cedis. We still have 200 cedis left out of our 5,000 monthly income. Now with this budget, you can simply click on PDF to download or CSV. Now let's tap on PDF and then just download this. Okay. So as you can see, we have a beautiful budget summary showing how much our income is and then our expenses, and then showing us our financial summary, showing how much we are saving every single month. Okay, now there's also a breakdown that if you are saving this amount of money and annually you are getting 20% on that, for 5 years you are getting 20,690 by saving your 200 cedis every month, and it goes down to 10 years and then 15 years by 200 cedis monthly savings, right? So you can save this as a budget and you can use it, you can keep it, and then use that to measure your spending and stuff like that. Now let's take this 200 monthly saving here and then go into the future value calculator, right? Now let's click on here and then choose what will my savings become. Okay, now let's click on next. Of course, you can select the currency here. Now click on next and then put in how much you can save periodically. So now we know that we can save 200 cedis every month, right? Now we want to save this monthly. Okay, now for how many years will you save? So over here, let's put in, for example, 10 years. Okay, and then click on next, and then here choose investment, then go on next, and then what annual return do you expect on your investment? Of course, this will come from the particular investment instrument you are using, whether it's from the stock market, whether you are investing in T-bills, any government instruments, or any fixed deposit, or any type of asset at all. That will determine your return you are getting here. But I'm just going to use a random number. Let's just use 20. There are a lot of assets that could give you around 20% per annum, right? So let's just use 20 and click on calculate. Now, as you can see, for the 10-year period, your goal amount is somewhere around 74,761. Okay, and your return on investment is around 211.5%, which is great because you're only investing 200 cedis every single month for the next 10 years. Now, pay attention to this side. If you contribute your 200 cedis every single month without any form of investment, you are getting 24,000. That's how much you are getting. However, if you invest this money over the same period, you are getting 50,000 plus additional as your profit on investment or your returns. Okay, so if you think about it, if you rather save and allow the money to work for you on the side, you can continually build some sort of income on the side for yourself. And this is what they mean by allow your money to work for you. Okay, so whilst you are spending everything you are making in a month from your 5,000, you are still leaving at least 200 every single month to invest. And for 10 years, this 200 cedis you are putting aside is going to give you 74,761. Now think about it. You could get a promotion, you could get more money, you could get other income sources. All right. Now, when all of these things happen, you could increase the amount of money you save every month using your own monthly budget planner. Okay, so you put in how much you are making, you look at your expenses, and whatever money is left, you can save and invest that money. Okay, so by doing that, you realize that over time that is becoming a lot of money, and that is where you need to pay attention to, because believe it or not, you can't depend wholly on your energy and your mind alone to make money for the rest of your life. So you can go through this budget planner, come up with a budget for yourself based on your income source, and look at how much money you can save every single month. Now, after you save this money, you will now look for a suitable vehicle to grow that money. Now we are thinking about the particular instrument you should invest your money in. But that is a conversation we will have in a later video. Thank you for spending time with me today. I'll catch you in another video. Subscribe and become a part of the family. My name is Alfred. I'll see you in another video. I'm out.